Hi there, I'm the BigCraigO and welcome to the update for Team C's. Currently we are tracking at just over 15.5 million pounds of rubbish that is being removed from our oceans globally. So we're over the halfway mark with 55 days to go. So obviously expectation is that we'll have a bit of a slowdown when it comes to donations, etc. For a little bit, but hopefully we'll still see an amazing amount of people getting involved, which is exactly what it's all about. As I'm sure you can appreciate. I just can't believe how pretty this game is. It's so cool. A Nautilus there. Crazy. If you're not aware of what we're talking about, what I'm talking about, Team C's is a fundraising event for YouTubers and creatives alike globally, where we're trying to raise $30 million to take 30 million pounds of rubbish out of the ocean. And by rubbish, my big bugbear is plastics, to be honest. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, feel free to check out the other videos in the Team C series that I've been working on. Oodles and oodles of YouTubers around the world have been putting up videos, creatives of all kinds, bringing awareness to what's going on with plastics, what's going on with the rubbish being put into our oceans, and how much damage that does to where we live. I'm sure you can appreciate that having rubbish floating around and breaking up and becoming microplastics and getting into our food sources, it cannot be good for us. I don't want to harp too much about that because it is something that's a bit of a passion of mine. I do get really frustrated about it because it seems crazy to me that people keep doing that. But anyway, at this point in time, it's all about raising awareness. And when we raise awareness, we'll raise funds. When we raise funds, basically it gives people an opportunity to get more included and actually become part of the solution. Nice. Somewhere for us to chill for a bit. There's a bunch of crazy fish in here, eels and all different sorts of random stuff. Yeah, I think what it comes down to is if you're not aware, there are a lot of man-made issues affecting our environment. And we obviously have the ability to be able to make some changes in the way that we do things. So looking at, for me, the big one is trying to increase my awareness and my options when it comes to reducing my single-use plastics, because I think that's something that I can actually work and change. So when I go, for example, to pick up my groceries, I take reusable bags for my vegetables to go into. Yeah. I try to steer away from any brands that are using plastics that can't be reused. Even recycled plastics are not fantastic because they're generally not 100% recycled plastics. You'll see things like yesterday, as an example, what I see, 50% recycled plastics. Now, some people will say, well, that's really good. Only half of it came from new plastics. I sort of look at it from the other side though and sort of think, well, you've just increased the plastic that's in our environment by 100% because 50% was previously used plastics. You've made 50% to make the 100%, which means you've doubled the amount of plastic. That's not ideal. Whereas if it was made out of glass, they can recycle glass. And it can be made out of 100% recycled glass. And glass is, for all intents and purposes, sand. And it gets broken down into smaller and smaller pieces of, oh, look at that. That is crazy. That is amazing. Yeah, so if you're around sand and doing that sort of stuff, using glass, it will eventually become sand again. Whereas plastic ends up going into what we eat, and then we ingest that as well. And that is what the risk to our environment is. Oh my God, this is amazing. Blue whales just disappeared, humpback whales there. Blue whale. Pretty cool. Doing a bit of a dance with me. Impressive. All right. Don't know what we just unlocked there. Like lemon sharks today or something like that. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here, but anyway. I don't seem to enjoy me being around them. Yeah, so if I can use, if I can pick products that have reusable containers or containers I can reuse, that's always a good thing in my books. This is a very strange environment, let me tell you. Very dark. There's another little spot for me to do my thing here. Oh yeah, anglerfish. Yeah, so what I try to do is make those choices, and I understand sometimes that it's tough, But if I can reduce just a tiny little bit of my wastage, if I can not be part of not putting more in and just making better choices, that helps. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to go this way so I don't get electrocuted for a bit. So there's some sort of mine. I thought I'd try and sneak past it. It didn't work so well. Alright, let me go this way. Reassess. Just going to follow this cable. Let's see if there's a way for me to not get electrocuted. Right, so that goes in there, that goes in there. Right, let's have a look. Shards and other stuff floating around, that's fine. I'm going to follow this cable on this side then and see if we can find something. Hopefully. Yeah, so if you're in a position where you can donate a couple of bucks, that's great. Oh my god. So I'm very happy. Yeah, so if you're in a position where you can donate a couple of bucks, great. If you can. If you can't, you can't. That's okay too. We understand everyone has limitations on what they can do. The other side of it is if you're unable to donate, make a cash donation, just building awareness. Pointing people, friends, family toward some of the creatives, some of your favourite creatives, Team C's videos. Now, obviously, if your favourite creatives aren't currently promoting Team C's, then you should ask them to, because that in itself could reach a whole new audience, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're helping more people become aware, and that can't be a bad thing for our environment to have more people looking out for it. Yeah? That's my take anyway, that's what I reckon. So, I don't want to keep you too long and I don't want to keep harping on about it, but reusing plastics is a great endeavour if you can do that. You know, single-use plastics need to disappear. They need to not be the thing that we use. Recycled plastics and things like that, yes, they're better than brand spanking new single-use, but there's still a lot of them only use half recycled. Unless it's a completely recycled product, it's still creating more single-use plastics, and that's a problem. Donate if you can. If you can't, just build awareness. That's also good. We are halfway, which is fantastic. Over halfway. So $30 million is the goal. $30 million means that 30 million pounds of rubbish can be removed from our water sources around the world, and oceans, obviously, being one of those big things. Excuse me. And then, you know, support try and encourage YouTubers and creatives that you follow to get involved. And you can go and check it out, teamseas.org. I'm the BigCraigO, and if you're keen as a jelly bean to come and hang out and have a chat about this sort of stuff, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 hours. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic day, whatever you've got going on, and I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield soon.